Italy seeks EU help on migrant crossings. Italy has called for more help from the European Union in handling the surge in migrants risking their lives to cross the Mediterranean. Almost 10,000 people have been rescued trying to reach the Italian coast in recent days. Hundreds have died since the start of the year. The Italian Foreign Minister Paolo Gentiloni said, "We have not had an adequate response from the EU." An EU spokeswoman said there was no silver bullet for the situation. Falling on shoulders last year, a record 170,000 people fleeing poverty and conflict in Africa and the Middle East have made the perilous crossing to Italy. More than 500 people have died in the first 3 months of 2015, 30 times more than in the same period last year. Another 400 are feared to have died when a migrant boat capsized off Libya on Monday. Numbers have increased in recent days with improving weather bringing conditions more conducive to making the crossing of at least 500 kilometers 310 miles. But vessels provided by people smugglers are often underpowered and overcrowded. Speaking to Corriere della Sera newspaper, Mr. Gentiloni said, 90% of the cost of the patrol and sea rescue operations are falling on our shoulders, and we have not had an adequate response from the EU. And then there is the difficult issue of knowing where to send those rescued at sea. To the nearest port. To the country where their boat came from. The EU has to respond clearly to these questions, Mr. Gentiloni added. The double risk of an advance of the Islamic State group in Libya and the waves of migrants means we are in a race against the clock, he warned. Cannot alone. He said that the EU was only spending €3 M to M a month on its Operation Triton sea patrols,